Adopting one child won't change the world, but for that child, the world will change. Today, most of us agree that every child deserves parental care, love, and guidance. But what about those who lost their biological parents, especially at a very young age? Adoption means giving a new life to a child who has no parents or a guardian. It's a legal process, yet many families or couples don't accept adopting. And one of the main reasons for this is that the particular family or couple wants their own biological or blood-related child. Namaste. I'm Rachel Merwyn, and I'm here to share my idea about why should one adopt. Through adoption, we are helping a child who is in need of a loving family and a sweet home. Just imagine, you are an orphan living in an orphanage. One day you suddenly peep out of the window and see a mom and a dad hugging their child and sending him to school. At that time, as an orphan, how would you feel? Here's a story I would like to share. In the year 1986, a 6-month-old child, I repeat, a 6-month-old child was brought to an orphanage in the bustling city of New Delhi. One day, the child was crying in the corner of the room that caught the attention of one of the compassionate men working in the orphanage. Determined to make the difference, the man hurriedly returned home because he couldn't stand watching the child in such distress. He went home and posed a heartfelt question to his family. Is it okay if we adopt? And guess what his family said? His family, without any hesitation, said yes, even though they had 5 children of their own. Later, his family brought him to their house and gave him all the love and care they could give him. Even his siblings never criticized him or treated him unequally. In fact, if anyone ever said, "Hey, your son is adopted," or "Hey, he's adopted," the entire family would take it as an offense. During his teenage, one day the child got to know that he's adopted. Yet, the difference between the love and bonding never changed between the family and him. Even today, the family and the child and the love remains the same. And that 6-month-old child is a grown-up, successful man. And he's always thankful to his family for adopting him. Because he knew that if his family would have never adopted him, then he wouldn't have turned out such a successful man. This heartwarming story serves as a shining example of how adoption can truly transform a child's world. It is a testament to the power of love, acceptance, and an impact of a family towards an individual. While the story serves as one from many, it is a reminder to us all that there are several other examples that tells us that there are many other stories of how adoption can transform a child's life. People can adopt for various reasons. For example, if a couple is struggling from infertility, the couple can choose adoption as a beautiful option. If you have a genetic disease and you don't want to pass it down, adoption is a great alternative. If you want to raise an older child rather than an infant, adoption is a great option. If you want to brighten a child's future, adoption is a beautiful way to do so. Sometimes, as an only child, you may long for a sibling who can love you, care for you, and protect you. And if your parents are unable to do so, Your parents can always adopt and fulfill your desires of having a sibling. Overall, helping a child isn't a bad idea, right? But you shouldn't adopt a child and then criticize him or treat him unequally. And also, the society should embrace the concept of adoption and not judge or criticize the adoptees for being adopted. In fact, they should support them. That's all from my side. Thank you.